the tragedy that is elephant poaching and the ever-increasing poaching incidents. This has seen Kenya play a major role as a conduit for export-bound ivory, with its elephant population acting as a source of ivory. The Kenya Wildlife Service has been monitoring these developments closely and now calls for the passing of the Wildlife Bill. A piece of legislation KWS Assistant Director Paul Mbogwa is confident would fill in the gap that has left Kenya vulnerable to poaching and smuggling of ivory.
The current wildlife law, the Cap 376 of the laws of Kenya, dates back to 1976. And by that time, the fines that had been prescribed in the Act, which is what the magistrates have to and the judges have to use to fine people, you find that the fines were very soft.
In the last 10 days, 4.7 tons of ivory have been intercepted at the port of Mombasa, destined for the far seas. On the 3rd of July, 1.4 tons on transit from Uganda were recovered, concealed in fish products. Last weekend, 3.3 tons of ivory were intercepted in a joint operation between the Kenya Wildlife Service and the Kenya Revenue Authority. A situation that paints a rather grim picture for conservation efforts.
Amongst the ivory pieces that were intercepted, there were very long tusks, some of them longer than 6 feet. And it's a long time since we had that elephants in our population with that kind of tusks.
The existing legislation was last repealed 40 years ago and is believed unable to deal with the changing dynamics of present-day elephant poaching. Weaknesses that have seen arrests fail to translate into any serious milestones in the fight against poaching.
Only that it turns out that the guys we are arresting are the small guys. But we need information that can lead us to the real guys, the real players in the game. If we can know who it is that is buying this consignment, amounting to these tons that we are talking about, we would be very glad to deal with them.
Currently, Kenya's elephant population stands at 40,000, and though this may appear impressive, it only serves to offer poachers grounds for poaching and illegal ivory trade. As it stands, an increase in the demand of elephant ivory, a weak anti-poaching legislative structure, and the proliferation of small arms stands in the way of elephant conservationists in the bid to curb poaching. Chris Ongombe, Citizen, live at 9.